Welcome back to the stream, folks. My name is Joel Duggan, and this is the Citadel server. It is also Westhill, a 2.5-year-old Minecraft build. We are in 1.20, Trails and Tales, and we spent yesterday checking out the hanging signs and how they might work with the data pack that we have on the server called statues, armor statues. So we'll take a couple of examples here. One right around the corner. We've got the apothecary sign right there. I'm really happy with the way that that one turned out. I think it looks pretty cool. Twinkle Tuesday, welcome back. Good to see you. We did not do anything with the carpentry shop because I don't know how to tackle it just yet. But we added a sign to the Map Makers Guild. We added a sign to the butcher shop. Quite simple. This one was more complicated. I can't say it's my favorite. It was interesting to experiment with it and try to mess around and see what's up. These are all items being held by invisible armor stands that are floating in the air inside the signs. We also have the spice merchant, brightly lit by the lantern next to it, which I think is really cool. That's glowstone dust. And we have an anvil, actually two anvils, one for either side, here at the blacksmith, and we have a place where horses can get their shoes fixed. That's a flint and steel on its side, which I thought was really cool. So that's, I think, the extent of what we've done. We didn't get too much past that. Cosmic Dancer has resubbed at tier 1. 59 months. Do I qualify for a pension next month? Thanks so much for the incredible many years of support, Cosmic. I really appreciate it. And of course, thank you for being an awesome mod. But 59 months, wow, that's crazy. In 10 months' time, all of the jokes, you will be unable to avoid them in the chat. Even people that don't make the joke will make the joke in their head. Comet Sally, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome in. So we had a book here in the inventory. I'm also not going to play with shaders the whole day because my computer will not like it. Warm enough in here already. So the Cooper and the Carpenter. I guess we can go and check out to see what the Cooper might need. That could be an easy one to do. And then we've got hanging signs on the main road, which is where we are now. Front gate north, the tailor shop in the alley, and the mess hall to the south, and then hanging signs in the west. We've got the Fletcher, the Westhill Inn, candle shop, flower shop, bakery, and West blacksmith. Actually, that's West armor smith, I think. Is that 2 words or 1 word? Probably 1 word. I think we can do some cool stuff, maybe with chest plates and swords. That could be kind of cool. We could play around with that. So I guess we'll go back over to the Cooper and see if we can't figure that out. 60 months is an entire medical school graduation. Codex House. That sounds like knowledge that you have firsthand. It is Java, yes. Yeah, 1.20.1. We're running Fabric for performance, and we're running some quality of life mods and data packs just to kind of make our lives a little bit more interesting. So a Cooper sign would make sense, I think, on this side of the building. And I think what we can do is maybe we can hang it from there, and then we can change these to be trapdoors. And I don't know, you know what? We might be able to make this a little bit more interesting. Oh, that looks a little, well, it doesn't look too bad. It goes with the same vibe. I think I like that better. The only problem is if we do that on this side, it might look a little bit low as you walk underneath it. That's the only thing. Yeah, it comes out quite a bit on this side. maybe maybe it's asymmetrical. That's tough. What if we did this? That's a little bit better. Maybe we can actually push this a little bit farther. Actually, you know, I kind of wonder now. I made this 3 wide here. Trapdoors there. Nope. Lost its charm. I think we go back. It's Zero's Minimap is the name of the map mod that we use. There's also a link to all the mods for people that are interested. Mods and data packs, as a matter of fact. Mr. Miley, hello, welcome in. Yeah, it definitely needs to be a little bit lower. I guess the problem here is that there's nothing here on the corner. I've got some walls there, but without the walls, it feels a little bit funny. Could that be a 2 wide window maybe? No, not really. I mean, it could be. I just don't want it to be. What if that just doesn't go that far? It does look kind of funny. This was all done a long time ago. I think my roof skills have improved since then. When is the Spawn Chunks hangout again? This Friday. Friday at 10 o'clock Atlantic. 10 a.m. on Friday. The 30th? Pixel Riffs, I believe, had a friend in town this weekend. Normally it would have been yesterday. And for folks wondering what we're talking about, once a month, the Spawn Chunks Patreon hangout happens in the Spawn Chunks Discord. And we talk about things that the community has been building in and over the month of June in Minecraft. Obviously, 1.20 would be a lot of that. We have also got a hangout happening on my Discord on July 7th, which will be a week later. So not this Friday, but next Friday. July 7th. Again, also at 10 o'clock in the morning, Atlantic time. So UTC minus 3 hours. Right, so the idea here would then just be to add a sign. That, I don't know if that's going to be really seen that well. What about out here? I kind of wish sometimes we had the ability to add the signs without. Like, I want the stick, but not the sign. Oh, I like that. That kind of changes the dynamic a little bit. What if I just remove this? I have to come up with something else in there. Yeah, I think I like that better. I'll have to find a block for in there. Oh, this is 4 wide. That's why it looks so funny. Yeah, that's tricky. Sticks out that far, we might as well use a spruce sign. Although that might be hard to see a barrel on. Now, unfortunately, the barrel is not something we can center. So we'll have to mess around and see what we can come up with. You're working your way through the spawn chunks from episode 1. Wow, that's a lot of episodes. I hope you're listening to the latest first. So, not that you're going backwards, but when a new episode's come out, like when episodes 251 comes out tomorrow, listen to it first and then go back and deep dive the archive. Because it's not chronological, like it's a news show. So, you know, opinions have changed, speculation was proven wrong, like there's all kinds of things that are just not correct anymore. Yeah, you should, because we cover the new stuff. We cover the current news, what's happening in the game right now. So for this, we might be able to get just one item to be seen on both sides. It looks pretty square and flat to me. Maybe just one more higher. And I guess we'll bump it a bit to this way. Why? I just want to... That's probably about as close to middle as we're going to get it. I think it does the trick though. Yeah. So then the question is, do we want to do a dark oak sign maybe? If that's the case, I would change this stair to be dark oak. So dark oak is one option. We've also got... I think I like the dark oak just to be something different, you know? Then of course, spruce is what we had before. I think dark oak, actually. We'll go back and we'll get... I think I'll make the stair dark oak. I don't think I have any dark oak on me. You know what? I might. Hey, look at that. I wonder if I could switch these out. Yeah, sure. Thanks for the sleep, Cosmic. Appreciate it. I think I'd rather have that be a trapdoor, a spruce trapdoor? Or a oak trapdoor? And I have those. What other containers could we put outside? I don't want to do another I don't want to do another crate. Maybe a barrel? It needs something like right here. Hey, there's Kelberty. How's it going? Oh yeah, sometimes it can be fun to go back and listen to older episodes and like see where our speculations and knowledge of the game came true or things like that. But I just think you're going to be more of the present conversation if you listen to the latest episodes first, of course. A composter could be cool. I should just bring this whole thing. We are running out of space quickly. There's something else I wanted back here too. Oh well, we're not far. I'm not bad, Kel. Not bad. Started the day early, so I started the stream early. Wasn't necessarily the plan, but you know, here we are. I'm enjoying the slightly slower pace. Oh, I wanted trapdoor. I'm enjoying the slightly slower pace of doing the armor stand stuff and the signs. It's feeling like we're really putting a finish on things, which I like. Oh, we don't even have any. Oh, boo, a 28-kilometer bike ride. That's incredible. Good for you. I've been walking a lot. I hit, I want to say I go about 6 kilometers a day. And that's just to and from the gym. It's not like a big walk or anything like that, but yeah, I think that's better. So we could go with, like I said, a barrel there in the corner. Or a composter. Or both. Oh, I had signs on me. I wonder if I should switch those. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I don't know if I'd want signs on it, and if I did, I wonder if jungle signs would look better on a composter. Do I have jungle signs? Jungle signs, I feel like they look like stripped wood. I don't really remember. Kind of bright. Yeah, they're kind of bright. I think that looks okay. I love that we can edit these now. It's such a subtle thing, but it saves you so much headache. You can experiment with signs now way more freely than you ever could. Because you're not constantly having to hit the undo button to chop the sign and start over again. Speaking of, I should try to figure out what I should put on that sign. I like what I did on the blacksmith. I don't want to copy it though. I don't know how much of this is going to be visible anyway. We could maybe do the same thing I just did. It looks okay. I want to try and see what it looks like if it was like a dark gray dye, maybe. Oh, come on. If the server starts acting up today, I am really not going to be happy. Out of curiosity, if I put a barrel on the head of an armor stand, but then make it a mini armor stand. So that's about the same size. I think that would be a good way to get something into the middle, right? Because that's going to be dead center. And we've had this issue where we can't center these things on the signs. If they're not items, they're blocks. That could be a really good way to do it. If the item will go to the head of the armor stand. Do we like the gray or do we like the black? The gray sort of shines with the gray in the chains. Mini packs, hello, hello. How's it going? The ability to edit signs would have made the goat prank a lot easier. Yeah, I can imagine. Really wish they had given some item frame functionality to the new signs. You mean being able to place an item frame on them rather than the item frame hovering in front of them? Like that? My problem is I don't like the item frame color, which I guess you can change. But this is easy enough. Like, we've done several of these. It hasn't taken too long. All right, so I think the only thing missing here is a little bit of texture. I feel like I need to grab some cracked stone, perhaps. Maybe a little bit of andesite or cobble. Yeah, I'd say some cracked stone. Exactly that, but invisible. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, that's essentially what we're doing, right? That's what we're doing. I agree. I think that you should be able to do some sort. I think all items should be able to be placed on signs, because Minecraft is such a cartoony game, and it lends itself so well to like RPG type stuff. Okay. I think that takes care of the Cooper. I didn't like what I was seeing on this side here so much. I wonder whether I bothered to try something else. Yeah, that feels really strange. Maybe what I should do is put this over the window. And then put something over the door. That's not too bad. I think we'll change the top. I noticed this when I was doing the sign that I really didn't do a very good job on this roof. It's pretty plain, actually. Maybe the other way. Actually, I wonder if we could do a little bit of both. That's a little bit more interesting. How are we doing for light over here? Oh, we're fine. Well, fine is a matter of perspective, I guess. Because I could totally hang a light there now. Oops. It's the wrong thing. I think that feels a little bit more special. One thing about hanging signs, of course, is that they have a different character limit so that you can't really copy and paste from sign to hanging sign, which is fine. It's just that you notice it. It's a good reminder. You know what? I think they look better without the signs. It was worth a shot. I think what I want to do is I want to get some andesite, and I want to put andesite above each of those windows. All right, I'll have to write that down and come back, because otherwise I'll get completely sidetracked. Keep. Curtain wall, textures, surrounding country. Keep, river gate. Stone church tower. Okay, here's the market, east. I guess what we'll do is we'll just put this as Cooper shop details. Details. We'll say river. Yeah, the building is lacking some texture. And probably gonna leave the barrels in my inventory because I'm probably gonna need those. Cool. So I think that means as far as the signs go, we've got the Cooper done. Louthus, I'm doing well, thank you. So I'm still not sure how to handle the carpenter, which is this building here. I'd like to... I think an axe is fine. But I'd like to put that on a sign. The problem is that we've got... This might be a better solution for this particular setup. The only thing I can think of would be a hanging sign on an angle, you know, like hanging from the fence post. That to me just, I mean, the fence post I think was meant to look like a rope. But I don't know what else we could do. The only thing I'm not crazy about is the item frame, the red color. Like I kind of wish we had something else up there. So I could do something more custom with armor stands. So maybe we'll take a look at that a little bit later. I forget how much I like this bridge now that I've been walking across it a couple times a day. So we'll move on to the main gate section, or this is also a place that I'm not entirely sure how I want to handle it. So the easy ones are definitely in the west. So we'll go to like the inn and the candle shop and stuff like that. Pandol, good to see you again. Hope you're having a good day. So where do we put the sign on this inn? My guess is that it has to go out here somewhere, like in this area. Because over the door is not going to work. I feel like we turn this here into the thing that has the sign on it. So I'm going to go get some more stuff here. We're going to need more dark oak in this area, I think. See. I'll just bring this with me, I think. So I'm thinking that the inn would have it over the window there. It could be something as simple as adding a trapdoor. Oh, we can't do those hanging signs. Yeah. We have to do it the other way around. And I think also we'll go with spruce. Or maybe not. I think that's the right spot for it. It's just a matter of whether it looks supported enough. This is where I think maybe having that there would make a difference. Maybe we go with spruce trapdoor. Kind of like the opposite of what we just did. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. Now, this, I think I'd have to look it up on the VODs channel. If anybody has a chance to go check it out at Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube. What did I call this? I think it was the Westhill Inn. I'm pretty sure. Ironcloud Islaus, hello. It has been a while. Really enjoying the progress you've made on Westhill. Thanks very much. Yeah, I try to choose the right block palettes. Like, I try to make things flow and work together very well. The artist in me comes out, for sure. So is there any item that we could put in here? Maybe a feather would be cool. That could be kind of cool. This is the fancy side of town, right? So like, I'm trying to think about the different items that we have in the game that we can put in an armor stand hand, you know? Do I even have a feather? I might. Oh my gosh, I've got 30. So feather is an option. What else could we put in there? A bell doesn't make any sense. I love the fact that we can do this with the sign items. Like, there's such some of them that like, if they're a block, maybe the thing is to put it on the armor stand head. You called it the West Inn. Oh, did I? Okay. I think Westhill Inn has a better ring to it. We could do an apple. We could do, I guess, well, a bed would look kind of dumb. Because they're like a block entity. And some of this might not work at all, right? That would have been a good one for the Explorers Guild. A spyglass instead of a map. We might have to go back and do that. Those are all going to be blocks. Campfire doesn't seem like the right thing. Want to do candles in the candle shop. That's kind of cool. Sort of like a warm hearth idea. I don't think any of the dyes would make any sense. A pumpkin pie would be cool. That would be a fun thing. That'd be a good thing for a bakery too. Maybe we'll save the pumpkin pie for a bakery. Yeah, depending on the shape of the die could look pretty cool. Having some gold nuggets on a sign for a mine could be really cool. I've got all kinds of ideas. Yeah, I've already used bread on one of the other bakeries, so I thought in the fancy side of town, I thought I'd make like a pastry bakery. Yeah, you know, I think feather. We'll give the feather a try. I can't remember whether I put any pies on the table. I think I just did bread. I don't think I did anything fancy in here. Yeah, there's just bread in there. Well, there's a cake thing over there. But this, I feel like this would be, because it's got the nice kind of oranginess in the roof, I feel like having a pie out front would be kind of fun. Now the question is, how easy is this going to be? There's the feather. That's quite large. I feel like we might have to do a small armor stand. I also don't know if this will swap to the head. Oh, it does. Having two feathers, one on either side, could be kind of fun. That's going to be really annoying. Does that get bigger on the head? No, same size. I think we'd have better luck on the head for symmetry. So let's just go with small stand. Oops. This is really large, but that's fine. Ugh. Maybe we just do the one feather and have it be angled slightly. Pose adjust head. I think we do rotation 15 and then, oh my gosh, I get it right. Let's do one more. And I also realized I forgot to lock the other item frame. So maybe, maybe here we'll do that instead. So it must be an odd number or even number of characters. It's a little crowded is the only thing. I think that looks pretty good. Not a lot of white in this particular building, but I feel like you need to see what's going on. And actually, I kind of wonder whether these circles are even necessary. Maybe what we need to have up here is something that looks more like a feather. And then nothing on this side. Or we could just go with pure simplicity and just... Sure. Time for you to sign off for another break. Thanks, Cosmic. I see what you did there. So I think I locked this one. Yep. So we'll need to do the same thing on the other side. Reversed, obviously. And before I forget, I'm going to go lock that armor stand by the Cooper. Maybe I didn't lock it. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So for folks that are new to the stream, I take a break once an hour. It's a good chance for me to reheat my coffee, grab a stretch, refill the water. You should too. And when we come back, we'll be hanging more hanging signs in Westhill. Big Head Face, Yanni, Low 88, good to see y'all. Hope you're having a good weekend. Or I guess your weekend might be over depending on what time zone you're in. Hopefully that's not the case. I can't believe another week has gone by. June just evaporated. I meant to ask yesterday, can you folks hear the fan in my studio today? Out of curiosity. Oh right, I can't copy the whole thing. I'm not crazy about the fact that this isn't like white. It's more like a gray. But not much we can do. Let's grab another feather, which I should have got when I was in there. Can't hear anything over the sound of the two fans that you have in your studio? Well, that's fair. Oh, cool. Glad that y'all can't hear it. It sounds loud to me, but it's probably at a low enough frequency that the mic isn't picking it up. They were in one of these. There's one. It's weirdly humid, but then it's gonna rain, so there's also these little whiffs of cold air that come in, and the combination is making me sneeze. I've had to mute the mic like 3 times today because I've had to sneeze. So I sent this the wrong direction. About right. I don't know that that really reduced the size of it, you know? I think it stays really close to the same size. It might get smaller if it was in the hand, maybe? It's about right. Yeah, I'd say that's good. I wonder if we could put maybe just one thing at the bottom. Yeah, that's helping. That's helping. Oops. Nice. Westhill Inn. Oh, right, the Fletcher. Thanks for the sleep, Cosmic. So this is the Fletcher. I mean, obviously, I think a bow would make the most sense, and I feel like we have an opportunity here where we could hang it like right over the door. I feel like a dark oak sign might be best. And then what we'll do, temporarily we'll put a block here. Dark oak sign. Like that. Hey, this is going to be real simple. And then I just need to go find a bow. I don't think I can fit a bow and an arrow. I'm sure I've got a bow just kicking around somewhere. We've killed some skeletons here and there. Yeah. Do I have... I'll bring an arrow just in case I can swing that. Thanks, Cosmic. I think so too. I think I know we're pushing the limits of like vanilla Minecraft with using this data pack, but we've used the data pack in so many other places for things like food on tables and things like that. I think this is a pretty nice way to use it. I'm getting pretty good with it. It's taking less time to do this anyway. That is really big. We might have to make a small armor stand for that too. Oh, it gets smaller on the head. That's cool. So it barely fits. What happens if I do a small stand? It gets a lot smaller. I think if we do this, we'll have to do this and an arrow. So do the same thing again. Is that new? The sparks that come out of a armor stand? I don't remember seeing those before. This could really use a 180 button. Oh crap. Neither one of them are on the sign. Whoops. Oh, whoops. No. Lock. Now, can I unlock? Yes. I actually don't know what the relative exact and relative aligned do. I've never messed with them before. So somehow the bow is not as thick as the arrow. Oh, it's because we've turned the other one around. That's probably what it is. It's fine. Yeah, that's a pain. I mean, it still works. For what we need it for. The only question I have is, would I be better off with a different color sign? I think oak would be too bright. Yeah. And I guess we probably don't need anything else on top of that. We could try to add just like a couple of... These are, they're unfortunately larger when you do them on these. Maybe we'll just do those lines. Yeah, that's not centered. Right? Like that's not... That to me is an oversight. Like that should be centered. Black just looks so bold. Yep, looks awful. Okay. It feels a little bit on the low side, but I think the alternative was that they were both too high. Hmm. I think it's better than before. Yeah. Really what I should do is rotate them both a little bit, but I think that'll be good enough for now. Fletcher. That's done. Candle shop and the flower shop. Candle shop, I feel like we could maybe do like a warped wood hanging sign. Or maybe birch. And I think we might want to hang it high. I think I might want to put it up here. At which point warped wood might make more sense. I mean, we're obviously going to be putting candles on it. There's a new version of that data pack, so you don't need to open up the book for every adjustment. You can set it to right click, left click, scroll wheel, whatever. I have the latest version of the data pack. Do I have to make a new book? Because I installed the 1.20 version. I think candles are in here. I don't have any of the candle color that I want. So it's either going to be turquoise or maybe orange or maybe white. Either way, we'll bring all the candles. And warped wood. Where do I keep that? I don't think I keep it out here. It's these, isn't it? Doop doop. I like having all the things at my fingertips. I get so stuck when I start on a new Minecraft world. New Minecraft stuff like a hardcore series or anything like that, I go very technical because I've invested so much time into building on this side of things that I just don't think to invest in it again, you know? Ah, that kind of blends in. Maybe we should go birch. You forgot that there would be hanging signs for the nether woods, yeah. I think that something that I've not seen anybody do yet is combine cherry wood and crimson. I think cherry wood and crimson would be really cool together. Because cherry wood is all very, very white, very bright. Not white, pink, but it's light. It's very light colored. And I think that you need some high contrast in there. You have to make hanging signs. I didn't realize that you get 6 of them. Yeah, because you're using logs and not planks. So you get more. That's a weird glitch in that mod that it kind of bounces around a little bit. So if we do a birch sign, I'm likely not going to use light colored candles. I'm probably going to use something more like the cyan, which would go better with, I think, the roof in general. Oh, that's sharp looking. I like that. Normally I don't like birch wood, but, well, I shouldn't say that. I don't like birch planks. I like birch wood. Yeah, I think maybe we'll just do the same thing where it's been advantageous to fill these little gaps with the wood type that we use for the signs. So I'll get my birch shulker box. Or I'll just bring some stairs and slabs. 5, that, and that. You know what? Let's just bring the whole thing. Yeah, I like the birch better. It's certainly more subtle. So it was just a stair there. That looks okay. Alternatively, we could try a full block. No. Or a slab. Like the stair better. I don't think a trapdoor would look very good. I mean, that works, just not in that situation. So even though I'm not a huge fan of planks, go with that. Got some lilacs in the back here. No other entry. Well, I mean, there's the back door. So I think we're probably gonna have to do 2 armor stands again, or maybe even 4. Probably 2. A gray candle might look okay. We'll see. I don't think that's gonna fit up there. Weirdly, it goes on the back of the head for some reason rather than on the middle. I don't know why it does that. No, that's the same size, I think. That I think will probably work better. Unless, is that the same size? Right. Yeah, I'll have to look. Maybe there's a new, there was a video. There's always a video with the new data pack, but because I kind of know how to use it, I guess I didn't know that they've changed it. So maybe we'll do this one from this side rather than creating more work for ourselves. So I was going to put 2 candles up here, but I might only have room for 1. Let's give them the gray candle just to see. Yeah, I think having 2 candles on there is probably going to be a good idea. Let's lock this one. Or I guess I should hide it first. Yeah, that works. Oh, dang it. Forgot about the other dimension. Hey, there's Cosmic. Did I miss something? Oh, it's a horn. Very cool. Oh, armor trims. Smithing template coast armor trim. Cool. And wild armor trim. Did you have copies? I got the fart horn. Smithing tablet. So I don't know if I've found 2 each, so I decided to share. Oh, thanks. That's cool. Is it this? Where's the armor trim section? Craft a trim armor set. So there's nothing for finding them? Oh, these are the vanilla tweaks ones. No advancement for finding them. Okay, cool. These are weird. Very, very weird. Cool. That could potentially go on the other tavern. That's awesome. So now I need another gray candle, which of course I don't have. It's a good guess. Good guess. To repair my elytra soon. Oh, I need that back. Want that back. And I need more armor stands. Were you out looking for armor stuff specifically, Cosmic, or were you just doing normal exploring and happening to find things? Armor stands. We need some more spruce sticks. Oh, the inventory's full. How are we doing for our bamboo here? Not really doing much progress. I guess we probably almost have a single chest worth, maybe? Was also looking for a goat horn. Very cool. So now, unfortunately, with this sign, we have to load it up with another 2 armor stands. But the trick we noticed was that if we go from this direction and put it on the head, it should get us most of the way there. This is going to be, I think, the gray one. Yep. So this time I'm going to make sure I get it in the right Z axis. Go. And it's about 3 pixels from the edge. And it's about 1.5 pixels from the top. That's probably about right. Always faster the second time that you do it. Oh, maybe that one should be lower. I'll figure it out. Um, and then I would think it was just 2 on the x-axis. Sorry, the z-axis. That looks right. It has to go 1 more. Nope. This is the pain in the butt, is that it locks and unlocks the closest one to you. There we go. So I know I've reversed them. I think maybe what I should do is I think I want to swap the candles. So this one's going to be easy. I think. Nope. Utilities. Unlock. Nope. I think I do prefer the two colors. So I'll just try to lock this again. And then unlock this one. Nice. A little bit of a problem solve. And fuck. Perfect. Okay. A little on the tedious side, but I think worth it. I don't think I want to add anything to that sign. I feel like that's probably good. The only thing I could think of would be some sort of colored things going down the side, but I don't think we have those symbols. At least not ready on my keyboard. Not bad. The trick is to be able to see the sign in the background. That or maybe blue. Nope. Cyan was definitely better. Looks about right. Sure. Really simple, but really effective, I think. And I do like checking stuff off. I don't really have a favorite building style, Justin Beast. I just kind of build whatever I'm in the mood for. I've had the most experience, I think, in this kind of medieval style now. But I also really like the kind of clean redstone farm, just kind of like, no, it's not really meant to mimic anything in real life. It's just meant to be like a cool looking Minecraft build. So I don't know about the flower shop. I think we were toying around with the idea of using a jungle sign. I think I've been using the signs like this, the side mounted one, the most. I think I've very seldom have I used the one where it's just hanging straight up against a block. I don't think pink is going to work here. I think I haven't tried those, but we'll make them just to see what they look like. I'm assuming it's going to be far too bright. So I don't really have any cherry wood in this area because, of course, I didn't build any. Like I didn't have it until just the other day. Probably have to make some more chains too. I will after this. Oh, I guess I should have waited and put those back. I swear you've added half of this stuff to the list just so you can tick it off because you've already done it. I don't know about that. I think for me it's just I needed to break down the hanging signs rather than just say like put hanging signs around. I feel like it would be where I knew it was going to take more than one stream. I think it was important to have that. Oh yeah, that doesn't match at all. I don't think that's going to work. It is really like it reminds me of an ice cream, pink, like strawberry ice cream. It looks good next to the coral. So like if you had the right build, I think it would work. But I think we're going to go with something else here. I think it's going to be between these two. Probably jungle. My guess would be jungle. Now, do we put it directly over the door? Or do we do something more custom? I'll have to think about that. I might want to put it a little bit higher. It might be nice to do something up here, but if I do that, I have to be careful that I don't end up, because I like that kind of hanging flower pot. I think that's really cool. Don't want to mess with that. Okay, I'm going to grab that break. For folks that are unaware, I do this once an hour. It gives me a chance to stretch and gives you a break too. Grab a snack, a friend. We're always trying to grow the channel. And we'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes with more hanging sign shenanigans. We've got a few more to do. I think we'll be able to get through most of them today. Be right back. Looks like we've been flowered. I wonder who. I wonder who. Protecting me from what? Alright, so I think we're finished with... Yeah, we're finished with the candles. We're on to the flower shop. I don't know what we could do for... I feel like having coral on the sign would probably be a good idea. But... that or maybe... allium is going to be kind of plain. Everything is going to be like a single flower, though. Red coral. Blue coral doesn't work. Maybe we could use a spore blossom? I don't even know if I have any more of those. I need to go get my jungle wood box. Cherry sapling, I think it's going to be too pink. We can try it. I think it's going to have the same problem. I think it's going to clash with the jungle wood. What else could we use? Really, it's only the blue A or the daisy. Yeah. Everything else is going to clash, I think. Flowering azalea block? That could work too. I've also got the mini player heads that we can mess with. Full inventory. I guess I don't need the honey anymore. The mini blocks, I never thought about using the mini blocks on the signs. I guess it depends on what the mini block is. Mini blocks of ores would be really cool if you had like a mining guild or something. That would be fun. Or like a jewelsmith. That would be neat. But specifically for the flower shop, probably leaning either flower or bush, something with flowers on it. I don't think the coral... Yeah, I think it's all going to be too pink. I don't know if the flowering azalea really says flower shop. That's the only thing. I think it works from a color perspective, because of course we've got them out here, right? So I'm going to go slabs, stairs, trapdoors. That's the wrong spot. I've got hanging signs. So what I was thinking was, instead of putting it right there, I'd like to have it a little bit higher. But that is probably going to look like the flower pot is attached to it. And if we put like a stair up there, see, again, this is the stripped texture, not the plank texture. So it's a little bit tricky. When the plank texture is really different, like the stripped spruce and stripped jungle, because they got the green in it, and there's no green in that, I feel like it really sticks out. And kind of defeats the purpose of that flower on a chain. So one thing we could do would be to put it out here. Oh, right. Something like that, maybe. That's not too bad. I just then have to rethink what's happening down here. Not really. That's okay. It's not bad. I guess we could try maybe something more like a circle. That's pretty cool. But then it doesn't really do much for that. And if we go with a slightly darker hanging sign, and then change the stuff on top. I'm thinking we change these to spruce trapdoors. They might look a little bit better. It sort of feels tacked on though. I really wish we could do like angled chains or something. Make that feel supported. It doesn't quite feel right. Take it easy, Cal. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. Welcome back from the lurk, Dan. The new cherry biome leaves? Yeah, maybe. Again, it all depends on the color, whether or not it clashes. Right now, I just want to figure out where the sign's going to go. I never thought we could do a, we could do this out of mangrove wood. There's so many different wood types now. Skyrim, welcome in. So we should be able to make this look like it's a little bit more part of the structure by using the other wood. And it'll stand out there, I think, too. I just don't know about the trapdoor. So we may have to be a little bit more simple with it, but we'll see. Because this is going to look funny with a hole in it. I mean, it looks more like it matches the building, which is cool. I think that might be the better way to go, unless we can get away with the trapdoor there. You don't really notice the hole that much. And can I change these inside? Probably not. That's not terrible. Try a slab there instead. I guess if that's the case, I could go right back to these, couldn't I? So this could be undisturbed from the way that we had it before. Gives more clearance to the sign, which I like. We could also try to sneak in more support, maybe. No. Maybe a button. Yeah, I think that's okay. All right, so I think I've got the sign where I want it. So, what do we want to do? I guess we'll try the cherry tree first. Misleading because there's no cherry. There's no cherry of anything inside there. I don't know about that. Let's go no. I mean, it's going to stand out, that's for sure. And that's the whole sign. It's not too bad. Some of the lighter parts of the coral match it. Obviously, we've only got it from the one side. Magsy, thanks very much for the lurk. Appreciate it. Yeah, the mangrove hanging sign definitely works better. So what were our options? I had daisies. I also had this. So that's not going to work unless we do a mini one, and I don't really feel like that sells flower shop, you know? I mean, that's pretty obvious. Flower shop. That's a no for that one. This is too small. I think I'm leaning daisy. I don't think that I mean, I like the look of the. This would just be really cool if you were doing like a, you know, Japanese cherry garden build or something like that. Having these around as like wall paintings or decor or something like that would be great, but I don't think they work for this. Why is this not working? I think that's too small. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with the daisy. I mean, we could go really fancy with it, but I think we're just going to go simple. Nook Joe, thanks very much for the lurk. Rooster Mug, welcome back. Hope you're having a good weekend. Oh, I needed another daisy. I knew there's a reason I was coming back here. Pretty good. Made a lot of progress the last couple days, doing some Minecraft 1.20 stuff, applying some hanging signs around the city, and then using the armor statues data pack from Vanilla Tweaks to lay out some new stuff. Guess 8 probably would have been the right way to go. Guess one more is probably going to be too far. Yep. That's the flower shop done. Nice. West Armorsmith and the bakery. I don't know if I have pumpkin pie anywhere. No, that should have been locked. Did I not lock both of those? Cool. So we've got the bakery, here. I don't know where I'm going to put the sign for the bakery. I feel like I almost want to try to attach it to this, you know? But I know you can't do that. They don't play nice together. So we probably have to extend something off here. That's probably what we would have to do. That's not going to look the best. We could just put the sign there, I guess. Maybe this is a very simple solution. Just, it doesn't feel all that stable. I really prefer the other styles of signs. The jungle signs, at least the spruce signs, don't have much green in them. They've got some darker browns and muddy colors, but the green doesn't really show up. Yeah, you know what? I think that's probably the easiest solution, right? Maybe we just change this from a trapdoor into a slab. Nope. You know, I think trapdoor was better. Okay. Sometimes you can't have everything. No, I'm not sick of hearing that they look good. I think they really add a next level to Minecraft. I think they make Minecraft feel much more like a modern video game. And slowly over the last few years, Mojang has been adding those kinds of things to the game. And I like that we can use them in a way that makes sense. I'm going to try both of these. Sugar, egg, and pumpkin. I must have a pumpkin somewhere. Pumpkin. Saw an egg. Egg. Do I have sugar? Don't think so, but I thought I had sugarcane. Just one. Is that all you need? It is. Nice. Flattening out a large area for a villager trading hall. Nice. Now, I think I'm going to have the pumpkin pie on this side and the bread on this side, because the bread is the easy, kind of boring version. So this is, unfortunately, it's a bit repetitive maybe to watch, but I think the end results are cool. There's always that little bit. Nope, other way. Probably pretty good. Fuck. This way, I guess. That might be a little bit big. Thanks for the sleep help, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Oh, that's too far. I almost want to do 2 pieces of bread, but or 2 loaves of bread. I think that's fine. Nice. Do like progress. Now this one is going to be interesting. So, a weapon armorsmith. So this is the armorsmith that I'm talking about. There's a great big work area back here. Examples of what they do in here. So I feel like I'd want to have maybe like a sword. I don't know about a shield. Maybe like a chest plate. Yeah, like an iron chest plate and an iron sword maybe. But where? Where would we put the sign? I think maybe it has to be kind of like in the alley or like maybe like right here. I don't know that that sticks out far enough. I mean, it's fine from this side. That would be a little bit better. But then does that stick out too far? I think something like that could work. Maybe we wouldn't use a barrel. Maybe we would go with like a stripped spruce log. Nursing Geek raiding with a party of 3. Thanks so much, Nursing Geek. Appreciate you sharing your viewers. What were you up to today? That doesn't quite do it. Attempting my first castle build, says Nursing Geek. Very cool. How did it go? I'm assuming Minecraft. Went approximately as well as any first-time freehand build can. Nice. I've not done a full-on castle. I have a keep. I've got this keep in the background here. That's kind of what I've done. Did you end up putting like a gate? Or I guess, how far did you get? Were you doing much planning, or were you focused mostly on other stuff? We've got a portcullis up here and a drawbridge. So it's less of a castle and more of like a fort or a keep. Doesn't have all the spires and stuff that a castle would have. Does have a big main hall though. Got the shell and still figuring out the towers. It takes a long time. It takes a long time, but it's worth taking your time to plan things out because it's a pain in the butt to move or renovate. I've got like 13 streams on my YouTube channel right now, Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube, of me renovating and adding like this tower and adding that tower and changing the way things go inside. And like it took forever. So it's better to plan it out on your own. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the grindstones for chains. Yeah, they're fun. I think my favorite thing about this is like the portcullis in the door. And the portcullis actually has like a crank on the top floor. A wheel that you would turn to raise it up. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of cool ways that you can use the new profession blocks. I use barrels mostly as not barrels, surprisingly. Mostly not barrels. Lost the home keys for a second there. I've done that before too. Yeah, I've done that before too. So what we've been doing today for folks coming in with the Nursing Geek raid, we've been working on hanging signs. And I've been using the Armor Statues data pack with vanilla tweaks to put items on armor stands. So instead of writing on our signs, we're putting items up on the signs for things like bakeries and flower shops and the inn candle shops, stuff like that. There's a Fletcher over there too. So that's what we've been up to. If you're new, I do a couple of podcasts, the Spawn Chunks podcast, as well as the Citadel Cafe podcasts. Those are both for free, available wherever you get your podcasts. But thanks again for bringing over your viewers. Appreciate it. I think I like this. I think I like this kind of jutting out thing. I almost want that to be a full block. Full plank. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I think I'm good. All right, so this, we're gonna need some special stuff. Looking forward to listening to the Spawn Chunks tomorrow. Nice, yeah, cool. The Citadel Cafe is going to have at least one new episode out this week, if not two. I'm behind on that show, and I need to get I need to tie my shoelaces and get my butt in gear and start pumping out more episodes. I think we can just use some of this stuff, right? I think a chainmail armor is going to look cooler than a regular iron chest plate. Yeah, I think that's going to add more texture. And then I'm just going to add like an iron sword. I'm not going to use the diamond chest plate because I still have an old texture pack on it. Do we have swords just kicking around? Well, I guess we'll just make them. That's weird. The new, this little kind of like flicker, that's new on that mod. I hope they fix it. Very distracting. Shovel. Sticks. I'm probably going to need more than 2 swords, but we'll see. Do I have a spare shield? I guess I can just make one. Yeah, I think the last thing we talked about on the Citadel Cafe was Mandalorian, and then Steven and I talked about Into the Spider-Verse, spoiler-free, and Avatar: The Way of Water. I'm going to go see, I think I'm going to go see Transformers this week, if it's still in theater, I think. So I don't know if we can get enough into this sign. We might have to choose what we do here. Let's go this way. Oh, right, we can't the chainmail is going to go on him like that. That may or may not be a good thing. I forgot we can't do like just the armor. Like I want this. I want to be able to give this to the hand of the armor stand, but you cannot do it, which sucks. I don't know why they put it on the back of the head like that. Such a strange thing to do. You'd think it would be centered. And then go up one. That's that. I think what I'm trying to do is something similar to the coat of arms that I built in this house above the hearth. So that's like a full-size thing. Thanks, Cosmic. I'm gonna try to finish up this sign here. Yeah, so then I think we did just do the same thing. I think I put it there. I can't do it. So lesson learned, we're not going to turn it around. We're going to just lean the head the other way. Oh, I guess we have to turn it around. That might work out for us. Or maybe I should have faced the armor stand the other way. So these not being able to be overlapped exactly might actually be a good thing because they're just a little bit, because of the rotation, they're just a little bit off. And it means that they don't fight from a pixel point of view, which is nice. So I'm going to hide that one. Lock it. And then the other one I'm going to need to unlock and nudge this way. I think that's pretty good. I don't think I'm going to do anything too crazy on the back. Maybe we'll just do another sword, but a shield as well. The shield, unfortunately, though, when we give a shield to an armor stand, it's just going to go in his hand. And that's too big. 4. Yeah, that's too bad. In a way, I kind of wish that all items had like a pixelated sprite inventory thing rather than images of the blocks. I mean, in some cases it makes sense for the blocks maybe, but for items I really feel like they should have a pixelated, like the book, you know, like the weapons, that kind of a thing. Maybe what I'll do on this side is we'll do 2 axes instead. Dog, hello, hello. I don't think I have axes just lying around. Those are all diamond tools. I never thought diamond swords might look better. So we have to think about this. We did these facing a specific way. So I'll do this here. It does get a little bit, I say, monotonous for me. So you're just kind of doing the same thing over and over again. Now we're going to go that way. 2. Nope. So I feel like these might be better off crossed the other direction. So what I'm going to do is we're going to rotate. Let's go rotation 45, and we'll go the head. And that is... Nope, other way. Right axis, wrong thing. Wrong direction. Nope. Right. One more. And we're going to want to face this guy that way. I think. It's funny, as often as you do it, it gets confusing too. See, and then depending on which way it's facing, the direction changes, which is infuriating. That way. That doesn't quite work. We'll have to back this one up just a little bit. And then lock that one. And then this one, don't remember where that is. It's the wrong one. That's the right one. Aha. Axes on one side and swords on the other. These might be a little bit high, but I'm okay with that. Now, can we make this a little bit nicer looking, maybe with some sort of text details? I don't know why that did. I have to go check the other blacksmith one. I thought that this looked good on the other blacksmith, but maybe it doesn't. I wonder if it's off center. Caitlin, yeah, it's that trade-off of like, it's really tedious until you start getting the pattern down. Oh yeah, they're totally not centered. All right, well, you don't really notice it, I guess. Unless these look better. Nope. Very distracting. Is there anything smaller? No, they sort of look like sparkles. All right, we'll just go with the other one. Now tell me why that looks so different on that side. Yeah, like I feel like if you're gonna have the characters in there and it's gonna be center justified, I feel like it really needs to be centered, because if people are gonna mess with these things and create some artwork, then I feel like you really need to get the spacing on that right. Yeah, it's less distracting if it's gray. You could also try brown. What just happened? I think the gray gets a little bit lost. The only other thing I could think of would be light gray. Nope. Brown was better. Nice. Armorsmith. Complete. Hey, that's the whole west hanging sign situation. Nice. So then we've got 3 on the main and a carpenter if I decide to change it. Not bad for a day's work. Yeah, the brown is pretty effective. I think so too. I don't know. I guess we could probably add a few sparkles or flowers or something to this. It feels a little simple, but at the same time, I like the elegance of that. One of my favorites for folks that just came in that maybe haven't seen the stream from yesterday, the favorite one that I think we've done is the apothecary. I think that one works out quite well. Well, not bad. So now we've just got a few more to do in the front. But I think we took a decent shot. We've got the Fletcher. We've got the Westhill Inn. Got the candle shop. Flower shop. And then the bakery. I really like the orange on the pumpkin pie. This one already had a sign, so we're good to go for the leather shop. And then the armorsmith. Or weaponsmith, I guess I should say the weaponsmith. Nice. Folks, I'm going to pass you along to somebody else playing Minecraft. This is the end of my stream today. But be sure to check out the new episode of the Spawn Chunks coming out tomorrow. That is going to be happening around 10 o'clock in the morning, so it's usually published by the end of the work day. You can, of course, check things out on Twitter and Instagram. I'm at Joel Duggan. I'm very easy to find. I'm also Joel Duggan on Patreon if you'd like to support the stream and join the Discord. It's $2 a month US. It renews every month automatically, and you do a great deal to support me when you do that. And then you get access to the Discord. Big thanks to everybody that used their Prime sub or their Twitch sub today on stream. That's another way to get access to the Discord and another way to support me, which I very much appreciate. And thanks very much again, Nursing Geek for the raid. Folks, if you haven't checked out Nursing Geek, be sure to go do that. They're working on their first castle in Minecraft, so some fun planning stages happening over there. You can, of course, check out all the things that I do online, and hopefully we'll see you again on Tuesday, which will be more Minecraft. That'll be at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 3 hours. My weekday streams are a little bit shorter as of late. I only stream for about 2 hours in the afternoon. Gives me a little bit more of a window to go to the gym afterwards. So from 1 to 3 p.m. on Tuesday will be the next stream. I will see you all then. And let's just see who we're rating before I pass you on to them. It looks like... Oh, it looks like Short Zelda is not streaming, but Sly Slime is. So we're going to pass you along to Sly Slime, who of course is the tech lead on Minecraft. So we will see you all on Tuesday. Bye for now.